All right, guys.
What's up?
We are live, and
We're
now
live.
we are
Live.
live. And it's your boy Luis, and I have my co-star here, and
What's up, guys?
he is the main attraction for tonight. I want you guys to know that.
You
Uh,
just bear with me. I'm checking it for our audio.
he's checking on the audio, making sure
Uh,
we sound and look good.
I'm the man.
There we go.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're working, but I'm
oh,
just hold on one second. We
he's
sound good.
he's checking, guys. He's checking. I mean, it's been a minute. You know, we're back. We're gonna be talking about some Star
Yes,
Wars
sir.
stuff. You might be asking what's been good. Again, anything that you write in the chat,
Yes, we'll
um,
check it out.
Chris is gonna do his job and check it out and make sure that we're good here. And so, originally we were gonna start at 8, but your boy forgot how to work some stuff, so
Rusty, it's okay. It's
we're
Rusty.
a little rusty.
Rusty.
And so,
Rusty. We're hanging out now, so we're good.
yeah, we're hanging out. Really thankful for Chris here. Um,
You too, bud. You too. You too.
and so we're gonna be talking about Star Wars today, Chris.
Let's go. So, in this live stream, we're going to cover a few things. We're going to talk about Star Wars Celebration. Now, when we talk about Star Wars Celebration, it's going to be our input, nothing official, nothing like that. So just like key spots from from Star Wars Celebration, and also it was just May the 4th.
May the fourth, dog.
Yeah, so actually today's Revenge of the 6th. So
Revenge of the
they
Sith, which is
so
perfect because you know the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith came out like 2 weeks
I
ago.
know,
So
dude. I Me and the wife went to go see it. Uh, I can't believe a re-release. So, Revenge have made 900 million globally.
bro, what?
900 million globally. That's just insane.
That
It's
is
insane.
that's kind
I
of
be-
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, I know. I believe it's like the most or second most
I
grossing re-release. I think most.
I believe it.
So
I mean,
let's
I
go.
know. I went. I got my popcorn. I got my.
Mhm.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
just got everything. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just mad I didn't get the souvenir bucket
You didn't get.
at
I didn't get
Cinemark.
it
No,
either.
that didn't have it at Cinemark. So,
It'd be
better
like
luck
that.
next time.
Yeah. But Chris, so
Cool.
tell us what is our main, where we going here? Where's our journey? Where are we gonna be taking these people?
So we're gonna talk about the important, uh, I would say, key things that came out of Star Wars Celebration that I
Okay.
think it would be cool for me to discuss. Then we'll follow up with some. So that'll be the first segment. The second segment, I have some exclusives that were dropped at
Mm,
Celebration, and also a couple of new things that came out. It's not everything that's new, but a couple things that dropped on May the 4th. 1/6 scale figures. We're not covering everything because we'll be here all day if we covered everything. So I just wanted to keep it simple. I kind of kept it tasteful. But before we go on, how you doing, my man?
doing good, man. I mean, I know we've been trying to do a live streams, and so I mean, at least me and Chris have been talking a lot behind the scenes in terms of getting the summer right. I got a lot of life changes are just been happening in my life, which is why I kind of couldn't produce some videos. I got some toy hunting coming pretty soon because your boy started doing some toy hunting at Target, Walmart, and some Best
There you
Buy
go.
stuff.
Nice.
And so I'm excited to kind of show you guys my journey my journey on top of that. And so I really am thankful for all your everybody's support on this channel because it's one like it keeps us going. Like it keeps our
Yes.
journey going. You guys, the way that you guys support us, we get to support you guys and serve you guys. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm on in a healthier movement and healthier rhythm. And so I appreciate that. Chris is always there for me.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, anything that's life changing is, it's a big step, and you just take it one step at a time. Like for me, a lot of big things happened, especially within the last month. Uh, a lot of you know, but close friends know that I have two dogs. They're named after Star Wars characters. One is Chewbacca, and the other one's Vader. Unfortunately, Vader passed away over a month ago. Uh, it was just very quick. He got sick and it went downhill. But 2 days after that, it was Chewie's 17th birthday. So, and the 28th of April would have been Vader's 14th birthday. So it's been emotional. Um, for me, Vader was an awesome dog. I mean, Chewie's 17, Vader would have been 14. A lot of people don't have pets that live that long, It's nuts,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. But, he was like, we don't have kids, so they were our kids. So uh, every day, getting stronger. I'm getting back. Something like this is helping a lot. I prepared a lot for this live stream, which was kind of fun. Uh, I'm trying to make videos again, but I had a little technical problem with my laptop, but I have that fixed, so there'll be stuff coming out.
Let's go.
With that being said, have you collected anything new lately?
Okay, that's a great question. I appreciate you asking that, because your boy did. I got some fig arts on the way. Don't even ask me to say the beginning because I'm gonna mess it up. Um, SH fig arts.
There you go.
You
You
know,
got it right.
I got it there
You
on
got
the
it
spot. Look at that. Now I got some figure arts on the way. I did get trying to think. I got some My Hero Academia stuff, which is a new line that just did this year. I got some Naruto stuff, and trying to think what else did I get. Oh, and also your boy got you guys again. You guys have been great, and so because of that, like I'm a Razor creator, so I've been getting some Razor products that I'm going to be posting here on our channel, just
Cool.
hyping Razor and gaming stuff, and so I'm excited to talk about some new stuff in terms of that.
Cool.
Um,
Cool, man.
yeah,
Cool. Cool. I mean, SH Figure, I was talking about that. They're going heavy into Star Wars.
dude, I'm buying
Just
everything.
saying.
I'm going broke.
I might have to dabble in some of it, not all of it,
I'm
but
about to go
what am I
broke.
gonna say? Probably mostly all of it, but uh, there is a rabbit hole that I just ventured into. I've been seeing it a lot going to stores. Star Wars Galaxy, Micro Galaxy Squadron. Those are the ships. Uh, I kind of jumped in that rabbit hole. So there'll be videos coming with that. The Ghost is phenomenal. These ships are very detailed, man. Very detailed. Also, got a couple of things in my pile of loot for Big Bad Toy Store, but I'm not going to spoil it yet. They'll be coming out. Uh,
Spoil it,
so,
spoil it.
eh, mainly from Black Series, but I'm looking at a couple of things. I haven't bought a 1/6 scale figure in a while. I do have three that I have to unbox, but I haven't bought one since New York Comic Con.
Bro, bro, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So,
Dude.
but it might change because later in this episode, a live stream, you're gonna see things that are coming out, and I might have to change that.
I'm
So,
so guys, whatever you're writing in the comments, whatever you're telling Chris to buy, keep doing it. Encourage him to do that because this guy needs to keep buying more hot toys. But no,
did you see the photos that I left on the OneDrive?
I can check right now. Yes, I
Yes,
see it right here.
I broke it
hmm
up into segments. So,
Let's see what I got here. First segment. I can.
so the first segment. So let's dive in and talk about
Oh wait, hold up. I'm sorry. I see. I see. I see.
uh, as he's pulling that up. We're going to talk about Star Wars Celebration, which was for me. It was in Japan, so it was a lot of late nights watching the live stream because it came on at what time did the live stream come on? Live stream came on around 9 o'clock, I think, and it ran for 8 hours. I didn't watch the whole 8 hours. I try to watch the beginning of it, and then the next day in the morning over breakfast, because it was over the weekend, so I was able to like catch up. So uh, once you let me know everything ready, uh, I had each pictures for each segment. So
we're just gonna roll with it right now. Hold up.
all right.
Let's see.
So as Luis is pulling it up, the first thing that the main topic was they did announce a new Star Wars movie
That they did.
called Star Wars Starfighter.
There we go. Star Wars Starfighter.
So it's gonna be I forgot the director's name. It's the same director from Deadpool and Wolverine,
Mm.
and the main actor will be Ryan Gosling, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
I forgot about that. He's gonna be
Yes.
doing it.
So that is actually gonna start production Memorial Day. I mean, it's gonna start production later this year, and it'll be out Memorial Day 2027. And it's going to take place after the last uh, the Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Brand new character, brand new world. Uh, so it's going to be something exciting.
I think.
So I like Ryan Gosling. So
I mean, he's just hilarious. So I'm
yes,
curious
yeah,
on what he's gonna add to the Star Wars universe. And I mean, again, Starfighter. I'm thinking pilots. We have Andor right now playing. I know we're gonna talk about it a little bit later, but
yeah.
Cassian as a pilot.
Mhm.
Thinking of like whatever that guy is from 789 who played Moon Knight.
Oh, Poe Dameron.
Poe, yeah, Poe. That's right, Poe as
Poe. Poe.
pilot. I mean, you just see it all over Star Wars universe. You know what I mean? Like just
Mhm.
pilots. So I'm curious on how this would go, and bring that element to the Star Wars universe. I see in the chat, Adam is what's up, Adam? Appreciate you hopping on, and he's saying to buy the Luffy Gear 5 one. I got you, my guy.
There you go. That's
I,
all you, dog.
that's all me, bro.
That's all you, dog.
That's all me. That's all me. So I got you. Oh yeah, we're not even talking
When
about
you say Luffy, I think of loofah. I'm like, I'm gonna
Lufa.
wash. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
like
watch the
soak.
Lufa.
Yes.
No, no, that's Chris just showed his age, guys. But yeah, I'm excited for
Yeah.
Starfighter. I'm glad that we're getting more movies for Star Wars. I know we're gonna talk a little bit more about that a
That
bit later.
see, movies make that's what made Star Wars movies. Now, nothing on the TV shows. Nothing on TV shows. I'm happy that we got TV shows. But the main essence of Star Wars has been their movies.
Sure, sure.
So I'm happy with that. So it'd be exciting just to see new characters. Now, if they pepper in some old characters, I'm okay with that. But I think it's time for us to get a new story moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it
Yeah.
keeps it fresh. It keeps it entertaining, and I mean, and we get to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. So the next hot topic from
Oh,
Celebration was the Mandalorian and Goguru movie,
there you go.
which will be dropping next May 2020 May 20 uh 2022 2026 May 22nd 2026. I stumbled over my words. I'm so excited. Sorry.
I don't know. I thought you were saying 2022, and I was like, nope, no, we're not going in the past. We going to the future here.
So, and here we will be seeing Zeb again from Rebels. He's actually going to have a big role in the movie, which is awesome. And we're also getting a new character played by Sigourney Weaver, which is she's an excellent actress. So, she was in Ghostbusters, she was in Aliens. I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, finally, right? This is what we all been kind of like waiting for from all the
Mhm.
TV series. I mean, we've gone through the whole, I guess, 3 seasons of Mandalorian of Pedro Pascal as Mando, which it's Daddy Pedro, and so we get to see Grogu back on the big screen, and so they've been building it up with all these TV series, right? With
Uh-huh.
Ahsoka, I'm trying to think what other ones really.
Well, I mean Andor, but Andor's like closing, like
Yeah, but that's more about the movie,
yeah,
like Rogue One.
yeah.
But like, yeah,
Book of Boba Fett, things are there. I think we're gonna get a hut in the movie. I
yeah. Oh my
believe. I think
gosh,
we're gonna get
I forgot the
Jabba
book.
the Hutt.
I
I
forgot.
forgot his name. I forgot his name. It's Jabba's son.
Yeah,
He's gonna be in the movie.
I forgot about Book of Boba Fett. I forgot about the Power Rangers in there. To be honest.
Yes, but it's like it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I mean, we all. I mean, I like Mando. Actually, Mando actually, for not having Star Wars for a while, Mandalorian helped bring it back.
Yeah,
It's a tastefully done series. Every series has ups and downs, filler episodes. In all, I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm happy.
dude,
I,
Mando
I can't
saved
wait
it.
to see. Yes, yes. I cannot wait. Especially we're going to see Zeb. That means we're going to start seeing Rebels on the live action screen. That's going to be phenomenal. That's
Yeah,
going to be phenomenal.
Zeb is coming back, which I really appreciate. I mean, this is the way, guys. We literally are talking
Yes.
about this is the way because of this show. So
Hmm.
we have the adorable Grogu from this show. I can't wait for the movie. I can't believe it's going to be what next year, right?
Next year, May 22nd,
Dude,
2026.
you know what that means. I'm about to go and buy my popcorn.
Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Now, what just started filming is Ahsoka season 2. So I believe it's already like a week in or a week and a half of filming. Um, uh, Rory McCain is joining the cast. He's going to be playing the Jedi Balin Skull. So um, Ray Stevenson, who passed away. Uh, at Celebration, uh, Dave Filoni on stage, he got a little bit emotional talking about this in front of everybody. They did ask Ray Stevenson's family if it's okay if they could replace the act, to have that character keep going with a new actor, and they both said the family said yes. So uh, they're filling in it is they're filling in with Rory McCann. Rory McCann playing the Hound in Game of Thrones. Very good actor. I mean, he said he was very good friends with Ray Stevenson, and he said he's going to bring the role justice, which is good. And I think they'll tastefully do it. Listen, we're getting. We're, I'm an older Star Wars fan, and I do want to see characters from the old, but unfortunately, as life goes on, people pass away. So uh, we're definitely going to have to repraise people in roles, which I do see that. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I know people have their own opinions of recasting the character, but I mean, we have to think about it, right? Like his storyline, like the character storyline in Ahsoka wasn't over,
Nope.
right? Balin's character was not over, and yes, you could have said, "Oh, he decided to go train in the mountains by himself for some reason," like,
Hmm.
because he was kind of like by himself. But I'm also
Hmm.
like his Padawan was still went astray, so there was still like a storyline.
Hmm.
And so I mean, I'm really thankful that they like asked the families for permission. They did their due diligence. They didn't just
Hmm.
recast somebody just to
Yep.
recast somebody. They did it with honor. They did it with
Hmm.
integrity. And I think when you think of all those aspects, like us as fans, we have to honor those decisions. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like they could have, they didn't have to. do any of those things, and they could have just said, "Well, we do what we want." And so
Mhm.
I'm glad that they did it that way. They brought honor to both sides, you know, and also like this the forget what's his name that's recasting them.
Uh, Rory McCann.
Yeah, like he's a great like I know he's gonna do a good job. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
so I'm not really concerned about whether or not like if he's gonna do a good job or not. You know, like that's not my concern whatsoever. I think we just like we allow him to continue to bring this universe that we enjoy. So
Yes. Also, a main character will be making his uh, debut in Ahsoka. Admiral Akbar will be make his return, and he will be facing off against Tehran. Now, one thing they kept on emphasizing at Star Wars Celebration that this is called Star Wars. So we are going to get a big Star Wars battle in Ahsoka season two. Uh, a lot of aspects of the season two is going to be taken from the book Heir to the Empire. So there was a lot of battles in there. So Thrawn is back in the main universe, and he's trying to take over the galaxy again. He's trying to get the Empire to take over again. So that's a big one. I like to see Admiral Akbar. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's. I think that'd be good. But they said it's going to be a big, big Star Wars battle in it. So that's kind of cool. Then the next cute thing that's going to come in. So everybody knows the Loth Cats, right? We saw the live action Loth Cats. We're going to get the Loth Kittens,
the
dude.
lost kittens.
Loth Kittens. They're little balls, and they roll around and bounce. They don't have legs yet.
Wait,
When
what?
they're when
When was this?
this is that Star Wars show, they showed a picture of it. I forgot to get a picture to show everybody here,
Oh
but they're
man,
they're little balls. They look so cute.
guys,
That's gonna
don't cancel Chris for saying little balls, okay?
little balls. Yeah.
I'm just saying
No
right
pun
now.
intended. No pun intended.
I
But
don't want I don't want to get
but
flagged.
The Loth Cats are cool. Also, they're going to continue the Mortis God. The Mortis gods will have a presence in season two of Ahsoka, which
Mm,
is key because we saw that that's where Balin was going
right, right, right,
in
right.
the TV series. So we got that, and the Chosen One himself will be returning in season two of Ahsoka,
Let's
Hayden Christensen.
go.
So
Skyguy himself, baby.
Skyguy himself is going to be in Ahsoka season two again, and supposedly it's a rumor. There's nothing. Don't don't hold me to this, but there's rumor that Ewan McGregor will be back as Obi-Wan, but filling in flashback scenes of like the Clone Wars. So Clone General Obi-Wan, we'll see in the TV series, maybe.
All right, guys,
So
you heard it from Chris. Hold him to that. And so if he's wrong, you know, you guys
yes,
can say, Chris, why did you say that?
who doesn't love Obi-Wan?
I love
You know what I
Obi
mean?
Wan. I mean, I still want Obi Wan season two, but whatever.
Yeah. So to round out the live action and movies, recently started was Andor season two. Now, Andor season two, the third week is tonight, which I'm missing. I'm not going to be able to watch it today, so I got to watch it tomorrow. But so far, Andor season two, awesome. That's all I got to say. Awesome. What do you think, dude?
Dude, so I still gotta catch up. I still gotta catch up. I think I'm like in episode 5.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think I'm in episode 5. And so,
Okay.
I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's kind of hard to like. I mean, season 1 was phenomenal, and so you know
Mm-hmm.
you have expectations when coming into Andor season 2, and I think right now, like I'm not disappointed so far. I
Mm-hmm.
really, again, we have to think about everything that's going behind the scenes logistically for the setup of Rogue One,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so you have to think about, okay, what are things happening in the background to set up Rogue One in the sense of like, you know, Cassian was on a mission to get the Death Star like map, or like get intel on what's going on. And so do you? I see Adam saying, do you feel that Andor has Star Wars vibes? I think it's a different type of vibe that we're not used to, but doesn't make it bad. Because again, remember, there's a lot of more political things going on, right? Like Senate, and you have the Senator Mon, who is going behind the scenes. Again, she's playing dual roles here, right? She wants to find favor within the Senate, because she has to play this hand of not showing that she's a rebellion. Also, like, there's things that are going behind the scenes that are like, wait, what's going on? What is Emperor Palpatine doing? Why is he doing this? Why is he maintaining all this power? And so, I think sometimes we want all the action and not realizing that these universes are very complex and have, again, I mean, that's why Star Wars Clone Wars, the animated series, was so perfect, because we got to like different filler episodes where Padme was like very involved with the Senate, and like she didn't need Anakin, and so like it's kind of cool to see Senator Mon kind of really play these strategic conversations that you saw, especially in episode 4, when she was trying to like win favor for like that people group. And so like I think it's I think it's good so far.
Yeah, to me it does feel like Star Wars. Occasionally it doesn't, and I don't want to do no spoilers. We'll come back and we'll talk about the whole season when it's done, but they in the first arc, or the first 3 episodes, something happened where in my mind I said George wouldn't have showed it in the show.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to say, he wouldn't. So there's certain things that George, when he did original Star Wars, and a good example would be episode 3.
Yeah, that was probably not my favorite episode.
Yeah, so in the movies, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, when Anakin goes to the Jedi Temple and kills all the remaining Jedi and younglings. Now, the scene where you have Obi-Wan and Yoda go back to the temple, and Obi-Wan says, "I need to see what happened."
Yeah.
So he goes back to the holoprojector of what happened. So originally, which they cut out, was they did have Hayden Christensen cutting up and beheading Jedi and younglings in that hologram video. Because it's Star Wars, George wants the people watching to have their, like, you don't need to physically see what happens to something, but something happens. You know that the Empire is bad. They do bad things.
Sure.
So he stops it. You know what's happening, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
So you have that visual. I think they should have done the same thing with Andor with certain things, but overall, the story is good.
Yeah.
It really picked up from season 1, and it's really leading us towards. Now, this is all leading towards Rogue One.
Yeah.
And it's done tastefully. I like the story. I like the characters. I like the new characters that we're seeing. A lot of things are going on. And like I said, the Empire is evil. They do bad things. We never seen them do very bad things. But they've done very bad things. So especially in the novels. If you read any of the Star Wars novels, Empire has done bad things to a lot of planets, a lot of species. So
oh yeah, I mean,
so it's done. I like it. I think because it's good, because we had Rogue One, they're just filling in the stories leading up to it. I think that's why it's good.
Yeah,
because we all know the end game. We all know what's going to happen at the end.
Unfortunately.
Yes. So we all know it's going to happen. But to me, it's good. And also, you're getting good stories like Mon Mothma. You're really getting a deep dive into her personal life,
Yeah.
you know, and her culture, her the where she comes from, and also you get to see the conflicts within her with everything, which is good. I do like it. But Andor, if you guys haven't watched it, watch it. Me, I've watched every episode twice so far, and I watch it by myself. Then I watch it with my wife the second time around. And they did say, Dave Filoni did say, and the director did say, when you're done watching Andor season 2, that you have to watch Rogue One because you'll have a different aspect of what happened in Rogue One after watching this season 2.
I ain't watching it. So
No,
no.
he said it's not for the bad, it's for the good. You actually have a better understanding. You'll look at different things that happen in Rogue One differently.
Oh, I bet.
What's going on? And the special effects that are awesome. It's really done well. It's reviving. I think it's reviving Star Wars right now, Andor. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
cool man. So that's the movies and TV shows. Now let's get into animation. There was a lot of animation news.
Let's go. That's my bread and butter, baby.
So
Sorry.
first off, it is Lucasfilm Animation's 20th anniversary. It's been around for 20 years, my dude.
Yes.
20 years.
20 years, my guy.
So, with that being said, Luis, what's your favorite animated show?
Oh my gosh. Wait, the one that's coming out or the ones that
No,
so
no.
far?
So far.
So far, okay.
So, not what's come out. What has come out already, but not coming out yet. What's your favorite since it started?
Okay. Animation, I have to say. Because we literally named the channel after this. All right, it is Clone Wars. Okay, the introduction to Ahsoka Tano will forever be one of my top Star Wars animation shows. Again, we got Bad Batch. I mean, we got Rebels. I mean, you can't really say too much about like Clone Wars. Like, yes, yes, like the first like maybe 3 seasons, of course it gets a little cartoony, and that's because it was a Cartoon Network. But man, that last season is still peak, man. That last season of Ahsoka Tano versus Darth Maul, and just her also leaving Order 66. Like, there's just so much of, I don't know, like Clone Wars is still one of my favorite animations. I mean, of course, like you have like notable mentions like what's his name? Ronin, right? Ronin from Vision season 1, which my opinion is Vision season 1 was so much better than season 2, but we're not gonna get into that. I mean, Ninth Jedi from Vision season 1 again, episode 6 is still like that's still peak. Rebels is great, but yeah, Clone Wars. I think Clone Wars is right now my favorite. Well, it is my favorite.
So, I will agree with you. Clone Wars is my favorite as well, because if it wasn't for Clone Wars, I don't think me and you would have this channel. So it
Yeah.
has a lot of meaning to me, to us. Gave us our name, our channel name. Close second, very close second is Rebels. Rebels was awesome. We learned a lot there. Um, it's the animation to me really kept the spark of Star Wars going when the movie stopped.
Yeah.
You know, uh, like I said, with cartoons, you could have tons and tons of episodes. Like you could have up to 26 episodes in a season for animated, like a animated series. Uh, there's things that you can do in cartoons that you can't do in live action.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the fight with Palpatine versus Savage and
and Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was. I mean, like again, we don't get to see we didn't see Palpatine fight as often. Well, of course, we got Revenge of the Sith, but like even still, like you couldn't see how dangerous he was until you saw him in Clone
Yes.
Wars, and
Yeah.
like you're like, dude, that guy's crazy.
Yeah, like since when he has a double, he wields double blades. Like in
With
the
with
movie, he only
ease,
wielded one. Yes,
with
with no
ease,
effort, with no effort. Savage he cut down like quickly. Like it
dude.
was like there was no contest.
No, and you know Darth Maul went against Obi-Wan, and you're like, dude, this guy's
Yep.
legit. And so I don't know. I see here in the chat we got Adam saying, "Bro, what's your favorite Star Wars character?"
Hmm.
What you got, Chris? What you got for him?
So for me, when I saw this character on the big screen, now my first movie ever was Empire Strikes Back, and Darth Vader scared the crap out of me. And to this day, look, see my shirt? I'm, Empire all the way. You know, Anakin Skywalker is my man, aka Darth Vader. Hence, my dog name was Darth Vader. Gotta love it, man. That he's the chosen one. Just saying.
Are you sure it's not Ray? No. sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. Adam said his favorite character is Anakin. Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, for me again, it's Ahsoka Tano. She is my favorite. I'm planning to eventually get the Clone Wars version, season 6 of Ahsoka Tano. Somehow, she's will always be my favorite.
You see over there, right there. You gonna get that one?
I want that one, 100%.
Yeah, you gotta get that one.
I want that one. I don't.
Gotta get that.
Respectfully, I think Rosie Dawson, right? That's her name.
Or Rosario Dawson. Yeah.
Rosario Dawson, like she's a phenomenal actress. I have nothing against her, right? But that's not my Asako Tano. It would always be Ashley
Ashley Eckstein.
Eckstein.
Which side note, she is reprising her role as Ahsoka. She is voicing. The Lego movie show that came out, Galaxy something, where they mix match.
Yes, yeah.
So there's going to be a season 2 where they're going to be putting everything, and she's going to be, the Lego blockies.
Yeah.
She's going to be Ahsoka, but a blocky like that. That's going to be cool. They announced that at Star Wars Celebration. I didn't put that in here because it was like a quick thing.
Sure.
So, but she is reprising her role as Ahsoka Tano, and she is the original.
She's the OG.
She's the original Snips, man.
She's the original Snips. Like that's why, like Hayden Christensen is still the O. I mean, he's not really the OG Anakin, right? Because you have Darth Vader, but
yeah.
But he's he's the first live action.
One.
Yeah,
he's
so
the chosen one. So, with that being said, following up that, which was just dropped yesterday for May the 4th, Star Wars Tales of the Underworld.
Yes.
And starring Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. I watched them. If you haven't watched them yet, Luis, it is a must. It is a must, especially if you read that book with Asajj Ventress in it, where she's in love with.
A Dark Disciple.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's a good book.
It picks up after that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, I love these little shorts. Of course, like, I wish they did more. I wish, like, again, I know they're trying to give us a little taste, right? But like, I remember, was it Tales of the Jedi, and it was Count Dooku. I was like, dude, we need a Count Dooku series because that was so good from when he was a Jedi to then, like, I don't know, I think it was so good. Yeah, I know this came out 2 days ago. So Tales of the
it came out on May the 4th. It came out Sunday. So
yeah, so it's on my list.
It's a good. I think you can watch it within an hour.
Yeah, they're pretty short, right? They're like 15 minutes.
Well, this is kind of cool now. So this is the third, like Tales series that came out on May the 4th. So this is looking like this is going to be a yearly recurring series coming out. So I enjoy it. Also, Cad Bane's arc in here, you actually get to see how he became Cad Bane, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
can't
leave it
wait.
at that.
I can't wait.
I mean, it's awesome. It's a must watch. If you guys haven't watched yet, check it out. That's awesome. Uh, Also, big news from Star Wars Celebration: we are getting Visions Volume 3, which is awesome.
Visions
Visions Volume
like
3.
3. Yes.
It drops October 29th, 2025 this year. Uh there is there is going to be a part 2 for the Ninth Jedi.
Part 2.
And
But that's a different series though, isn't it?
no, it's going to be Ninth Jedi part 2, and then there's going to be a third called Child of Hope in the same vision. So the Ninth Jedi is getting 2 episodes in this volume 3 drop.
Huh.
Not only that, they're getting their own spin-off. Star Wars Visions presents the Ninth Jedi. So they're getting their own spin-off from it. I didn't note it here. Ronan's getting another series also in this volume 3 as well.
He is. He is.
So, but the big one is everybody. The Ninth Jedi was an awesome short anime. I liked it.
I did too. A lot.
So for us getting 2 episodes in volume 3 and then getting a standalone, a spin-off of it, that I think is really, really well done. I can't wait. I'm not an anime guy, but I'm very intrigued to see what these uh what are they called? Production,
Yeah, studios.
yeah, studios doing this, so you get their take of. Sorry, some of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Some of them are for kids, but that's anime. I get it. I get it. But Ronin, dude, I have to buy it. Black Series dropped a exclusive, Hasbro exclusive for Star Wars Celebration. It was the last Ronin figure with the R2 unit, the droid,
Yeah.
which you can buy now.
Ronan is such a great character. I want a whole series on him, to be honest. Like, just
Well, he has a book. He has a book. They did a book.
I know, but I'm saying like we need a series, not just a book. Like I appreciate
Well,
the book.
The book, the series, the episode that we're getting from Volume 3 is going to be from the book. So they're going to be doing. They said we're going to get more episodes
Uh-huh.
of Ronin, but it's going to pertain to the book, which is cool.
But he only has. Does he have a Black Series thing, like figure?
Yeah, I told you it was the exclusive that came out for Star Wars Celebration, but they're now selling it on Big Bad Toy Store. Not Big Bad, they're selling it on Hasbro.
Bro, you need that right now. Buy
Dude,
that.
you need it, and it's black and white.
Buy it right now,
It's black and white, and the lightsaber blade's red.
guys. Should Chris buy it right now? Right now on the live
Should
stream.
Luis buy it too?
Right now
Should
on the
Lu-
live stream. Right now. You won't. Just do it right now,
I can't buy it.
guys. Pressure Chris to buy it right now.
You want me to die? Jana finds out. You won't see me ever again.
Janet, if you're listening right now, Chris is about to buy the Ronin thing. I didn't tell him to do it. He for some reason he just gonna do it.
It is on my list to buy.
Okay,
It's
wait. Look, we got somebody saying buy it right now. You said you won't. Go ahead.
I believe it's $69.99 on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, because it's two. It's him
It says
and
and
the droid.
but the box is cool. It opens up, like opens up like a book.
Yeah.
Like a double cover book, which is cool. So that is Star Wars Visions, but the biggest, and I didn't expect this, the biggest drop for animation is we're getting Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord.
I'm excited for this one a lot.
Yes,
I am so excited for this.
Sam Whitmer is coming back to
Coming back, baby.
He's voicing Maul. The series is going to take place events after the final season of the Clone Wars, as Maul rises again to lead the underworld factions. So We saw him meet with all the crime lords in the end of Clone Wars before Ahsoka fought him. Remember, he met with everybody.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna come and he's gonna start the syndicate. So he's probably gonna start what, Red Sun? Was it Red Sun?
Red Suns. Yeah.
Red Sun. So we might see him start that. That I cannot wait. Maul. If I had to have a second favorite character, Darth Maul died too fast in episode one. You know, they did my boy dirty because he fights better than that. But Obi-Wan sliced him in half,
Hey.
and yet again he survived, and he wouldn't have survived if we didn't have the Clone Wars.
That's true.
Just saying. Where's Mace Windu at? Where's Mace Windu at?
Dude, Adam was just telling me, like, yo, not telling me. He was asking me, do you think they're gonna bring him back?
I hope so. I hope so.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson was at the celebration, so
yes.
Does that mean something? I hope so.
Don't know.
I hope so.
I hope so. That would be great. But this show, I'm anticipated to see.
Dude, Darth Maul. I mean, I feel like, again, like you said, right? Episode 1, we get introduced to him. He kind of dies really early. I mean, he dies in episode 1. Well, not die. We think he dies, right? But it wasn't until the Clone Wars animated series where he kind of comes back to life, and I think he grew on to a lot of like fans, especially when he comes to the Rebels. I mean, he sees Ezra and he's like, my young Padawan, you know, my apprentice, and so I think
Obi-Wan did him dirty again. That fight scene.
Dude, no.
Obi-Wan didn't even move.
No, dude, Obi-Wan was so peaked that he said, I only need one slash. You're gone.
But you didn't see him slash anything. You just see him move.
Yeah.
And then Maul's dead.
Yeah, that's because Obi-Wan has aura. That's it. He just has aura. It's okay. Chris, you just got to live with that, okay? You just got to live with aura.
Okay, Obi-Wan is one of my favorite Jedi. So, but, you know, Maul, they did him justice. I think this series will be great. I can't wait for this series. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And that's enough. A lot of other things happened at Star Wars Celebration. I do recommend going to StarWars.com. They have everything from Star Wars Celebration there. You can watch all the YouTube coverage of it. The big thing is, and dude, we really need to talk about this.
Let's do it right now. Do it right now on the stream.
This is serious.
Okay. Chris is
Los
pregnant.
Angeles, 2027 Star Wars Celebration will be in Los Angeles. I'm just saying.
April 1st to the 4th.
Yes. 1st to the 4th. Yeah, so.
Bro, I'm going. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, we need to start planning now.
I already booked my ticket. I don't know what you're talking about. I just did it right now.
I think that year I could skip New York Comic Con and go to this.
Nah, I'm going to both. Sorry, Chris. No, you just gotta you gotta cancel one of your vacations. I'm sorry, Janet.
It's funny. I was talking to Aram today, and I was like, Aram's a coworker or a friend of mine, good friend of mine, and I was like, dude, Celebration's going to Los Angeles, and he goes, really? And like, so he might be down too. So, just saying. It's something that we have to mark in the calendars now, and it's a goal. Trust me, man, it'll be fun.
Dude, I gotta go. No, we have to go. There's no I'm sorry. There's no okay, maybe. No, we're going. Save right now. I'm already saving. I'm going. I'm going to Star Wars Celebration 1st to the 4th.
This will be. It's a bucket list of mine. So I already told the wife. Wife's coming. I was like, listen, 2027 Star Wars Celebration. That's my the same year of my 25th anniversary. I was like, the gift from you to me is you take me to Star Wars Celebration.
That's it.
Just kidding.
No, that's it. No, I'm sorry, Janet. There's the layup of the year right there.
Yeah.
So.
No, we've been talking about it. So Oh, I hope we get a group of people to go. That'll be great if we all could
Get a group rate.
all go. Yeah, get a nice group going. Maybe then Disneyland's right down the road.
Bro,
Just saying.
I'm about to lose a lot of money. Let's do this. Let's do this.
So that's the celebration, which is it was good. A lot of good news compared to other years that I've watched. A lot of promising, actually concrete news that's actually going to happen. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
And and just
You
for
know,
people to understand, like, Star Wars Celebrations is for the fans. It's for us who um really found like a family and community in Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like when you think about Star Wars, there's a lot of hope, right? I mean,
mm-hmm,
you're talking about good versus bad, and
mm-hmm,
people are cheering on, Luke Skywalker to beat the Emperor Palpatine and not join the
mm-hmm.
dark side. Like you
Yep,
have Anakin who you have grown to love so much, and then you see him go to the dark side. Even though you kind of knew that he was Darth
yep,
Vader, like you still cheer on these characters who have so much emotional weight. And
mm-hmm.
Star Wars Celebration is literally the community coming together,
Yeah.
celebrating
It's
everything that we enjoy about Star
mm-hmm.
Wars and things
and plus
that.
you get this, and plus you get to see like for me, Hot Toys has a presence. They dropped a lot of heat at Star Wars celebrations, and also you get to see what's coming. Like this year it was in Japan. Japan was cool. I mean, they
Man, it
themed
looks so
everything.
cool.
They themed everything around the Japanese and everything, which was pretty awesome. You know, even Star Wars Celebration, the live stage, they brought animators in. I believe one day they brought the director from Godzilla minus one.
Yeah.
He came in and talked. Unfortunately, I couldn't understand what he was saying because they were speaking in Japanese. But it's cool that they bring. It's not. Yes, it's a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars convention, but it's also branching out and giving love to other nerdy things, especially in the area that they were in Japan, because Japan has a lot of history. I would like to be honest with you. I would like to go to Japan one day.
Oh, dude, me
Uh,
too.
and also they have the Hot Toys flagship store there, so that'd be great to go see too.
So, Adam asked, how much are the tickets? So, the ones that just happened here in Tokyo, the 3 day pass was 167 for a 3 day pass, which it is. That is not bad at all.
Well, 167, whatever the currency for Japanese. I don't know if that translates,
No,
or is that
no,
in US
that's the
dollars?
U.S. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That's U.S. So I did it from because of yen. So it's twenty
yeah,
three thousand 800 yen,
yen.
and then in USD it's 167. So that's how much it cost this past year. Of course, again, it was in Tokyo, so you're talking about you got to still.
It's cheaper. It's
It's
cheaper, and
cheaper, but you're also talking about like that was the tickets. But if you're going to Tokyo, you have to get the flight. You have to get the
mm,
hotel. So like there was more than just 167.
yeah,
Now it's in Los Angeles. I'm expecting that it's going to be roughly the same kind of like as San Diego.
I would say maybe 200 for 4 days.
Maybe 230. I would say.
230 for 4 days. That's, but it's Los Angeles. A lot more hotels.
Yeah.
So it's it'll be great. I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm already having dreams of it already.
And so, yeah, guys, and so we definitely want to continue our segment, and we'll
Yeah.
we'll have a second segment scheduled for talking about more about the toys, upcoming toys. I know Chris has a
Mm,
lot of hot toys that he wants to discuss,
yeah.
um, but we're definitely, man. I don't know. This has been a great conversation. Really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys
Mm-hmm.
like joining in
Mm-hmm.
and talking about uh, what's to come in movies and animation, and we
Mm-hmm.
can't wait next time to really talk about toys and
Yeah.
how we're gonna collect these things. And so
So what do you think? Next live stream, you think?
next live stream, I'm gonna say like in 2 weeks, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna try to come up with a schedule. I think me and Luis have been talking about it, so We're gonna try to have like a recurring schedule for live streams, which will be good.
Yeah, and we're gonna
As
want to talk about like Star Wars. We want to talk about again, like our journey as collectors. Things are upcoming, and yeah,
and if you guys have any suggestions, what you want to talk about, what you want, like if you want, just that idea, maybe we could relive Star Wars, Clone Wars.
sure,
We
we
could
could do a
watch,
watch
we
party.
watch by episode by episode, and we could talk about it, discuss it, do Rebels, something like that, something cool, something interactive. Speech, especially people who don't know Star Wars. If you want to dive in with us, let's go. We could join. Start this journey together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so again, you guys are gonna see a lot of things coming up because we have things already edited and we just gotta post them. And so thank
Yeah.
you guys for your patience. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And so hopefully you guys had a great time on our live stream, and we will see you
Yes.
guys next time. This is your boy Luis. Peace.